From the moment he got his first Macintosh computer at age 8, Sam Altman's path toward shaping the future of technology seemed almost inevitable. Born on April 22, 1985 in Chicago and raised in the suburbs of St. Louis, Missouri, Altman was the kind of kid who took apart computers just to see how they worked. That early spark of curiosity led him to teach himself how to code before most kids his age could even type. It was the start of a lifelong fascination with solving big problems through technology. After enrolling at Stanford University to study computer science, Altman made a bold decision that would set the tone for his career. He dropped out. In 2005, he co-founded Loopt, a location-based social networking app that allowed friends to share their whereabouts in real time. It was a groundbreaking idea for the time, but Loopt struggled to gain mass adoption. Eventually, the company sold for $43 million in 2012. To some, this might have seemed like a failure, but for Altman, it was just the first step in a much bigger journey. That same year, he joined Combinator, Silicon Valley's legendary startup accelerator, as a part-time partner. In 2014, he became its president. Under his leadership, Combinator expanded dramatically, funding and mentoring companies that would go on to become household names: Airbnb, Stripe, Dropbox, DoorDash, and Reddit, just to name a few. Altman didn't just invest in ideas, he invested in people, spotting talent and vision before the rest of the world caught on. But Altman wasn't content with simply helping others launch successful startups. He wanted to tackle something even bigger, something that could redefine how humans and machines interact. In 2015, he co-founded OpenAI alongside Elon Musk, Greg Brockman, Ilya Sutskever, and several other leading thinkers in tech. Their mission was bold yet simple: to ensure that artificial intelligence benefits all of humanity. From the start, OpenAI operated as a nonprofit research lab with a $1 billion pledge, focused on building safe and ethical AI while keeping its advancements accessible to the public. At the time, the idea of everyday people using advanced AI tools felt like science fiction, but Altman believed the technology could and should be brought to the masses. That vision became reality on November 30th, 2022, when OpenAI released ChatGPT to the public. The world's reaction was immediate and explosive. Within just 2 months, ChatGPT had attracted over 100 million active users, making it the fastest-growing consumer app in history. Students used it to write essays, programmers used it to debug code, and businesses used it to draft reports, brainstorm ideas, and automate communication. Overnight, ChatGPT went from an experimental tool to a household name. Behind the scenes, Altman was already thinking several steps ahead. OpenAI's models evolved rapidly: GPT-3, GPT-4, GPT-4o, and by 2025, GPT-5, which powered ChatGPT with unmatched reasoning, speed, and multimodal capabilities. It could process text, images, and even audio in a single conversation. The leap in functionality made ChatGPT not just a writing assistant, but a true all-in-one productivity and creativity tool. But success didn't come without turbulence. In November 2023, OpenAI's board unexpectedly removed Altman as CEO, citing governance issues. The decision sent shockwaves through the tech industry. In an unprecedented show of loyalty, nearly all of OpenAI's employees threatened to resign unless Altman was reinstated. Investors, including Microsoft, also backed him. Just 5 days later, Altman returned as CEO, a moment that cemented his influence and the trust he had built within the organization. Outside of corporate drama, Altman pushed forward with some of his boldest projects yet. In 2024, he revealed plans for the Stargate project, a $500 billion AI infrastructure initiative that would massively scale computing power to prepare for the next generation of artificial intelligence. Critics called it overly ambitious, but for Altman, big ideas were the only ones worth pursuing. Altman also became known for his transparency with users. When GPT-5's release in 2025 faced backlash, some people felt it lacked the personality of earlier models. He acknowledged the feedback publicly and promised to restore access to older models. In an era where tech executives often seemed distant and dismissive, Altman's willingness to listen stood out. While AI dominated his professional life, Altman's personal life also saw significant milestones. In early 2024, he married his partner, Oliver Mulherin, and in early 2025, the couple welcomed their first child. Fatherhood, Altman admitted, changed him profoundly. He described it as being neurochemically hacked into a new state of love and purpose. It reinforced his commitment to shaping a future where AI works for the benefit of all people, not just a select few. As of today, Sam Altman is one of the most influential figures in technology. He's not just the CEO of OpenAI, he's a public face in the global conversation about AI's potential and risks. He's spoken openly about the race toward artificial general intelligence, the challenges of hiring the best AI talent, and the need for governments to adapt quickly to rapid technological change. If Sam Altman's journey has inspired you or made you think differently about the future of AI, now's the time to join the conversation. Hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss more stories about the people shaping our world. Drop a comment below. What do you think AI's biggest opportunity or biggest risk is?